buddy. So today we are unstuffing my expenses for October. We had quite a bit of expenses. Normally I don't actually spend this much out of my sinking funds. We just kind of stuff them and kind of forget them. But we kind of spent quite a bit this month, which is fine. That's what they're there for, right? So I'm gonna go through. You'll see I kind of have two different categories. So if you're new here, we're a cashless system. So all the money that I stuff into my cash envelopes in here is prop bills. I use this so that I can keep track as well as have the behavior behind cash stuffing. So with that said, we do have two separate accounts. We have our sinking funds account, which is our PNC account. So we have a PNC checking account that holds all of our sinking funds, and that's its sole purpose. I transfer money into there each week from our paychecks, and it gets divvied up between our sinking funds. We do have a debit card with that, and we use that exclusively for when we are using a sinking fund to pay for something. And then we have our regular Chase account, which is where our paychecks are deposited into. That's where we pay our bills from. That's where we do our spending from, etc. So, of course, sometimes we spend things from sinking funds out of our Chase account, either accidentally or we're buying multiple things and something could have come out of a sinking fund. Things happen like that. So anyways, sometimes it comes out of the Chase account. And basically what I do when that happens for these guys down on the bottom here is when I need to transfer over our amounts for our weekly paycheck, right? So the next time we get paid, I usually send over $260 for sinking funds. That's usually my base amount that I send for sinking funds. So when I need to send over $260, for my sinking funds, at the end of the month I look and I go, okay, well, we spent $135 out of the Chase account for sinking funds that shouldn't have come out of sinking funds, and I minus that from the $260 I would normally send over for sinking funds, and then I just move this money into the money to be allocated for my sinking funds. Does that make sense? I hope it does. It's just piles of money and I'm just moving it around. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I do to kind of compensate for that. That way we're not just spending money out of the checking account that really should be coming out of the sinking funds. So anyways, we are going to unstuff my envelopes for this top portion, and this I'm just going to reconcile on the back half of it. So I have my little pouch of prop money in here. I will probably have to make change, to be honest. So the first thing that we are going to need to make, I did have a charge for my website. I have already taken that out. You guys probably saw that in my video for cash stuffing my side hustle. I just already took that out so that it wasn't a problem. So let's see here. Car repair is going to take out $109.75, so I'm going to round that up to $110 is going to come out of here, which, oh no, I'm going to have to take out my 1K slip probably. Yeah. Oh man. So I'm going to have to get all these hundreds out again. Ah. So we got the 10 for the 1K. And now we need 110. For car repair. So I'm not going to count all these hundreds. There's going to be 900 there. 920, 940, 945, 950, 950, 952, 953. So close to 1K still, but just not close enough. Okay. Well, it is what it is, right, guys? Okay, so that is done. We took out the 110 for car repair. Okay, so we got a crack pot for the Michigan house. Okay. Is there anything else in this one? Halloween. So we did a doozy on Halloween. Okay, so stop it. You need to go over here. There we go. Okay. All right, so Halloween, 148, no, plus 20. 168 I need to take out of Halloween. Okay, so we have 203 currently. So I'm just gonna minus that. I should be left with $35. So just gonna take out 35 and call it a day. That's what's great about prop money. Do I not have a, I don't have a 5. That's what's not great about prop money. All right, it's fine. I'll just add a 2 to this. All right. So 20, 30, 32, 34, 35. 35 and Halloween. We have depleted Halloween. Now I could finally start counting it again. Hooey. Okay, so these are done. We need to go to medical. I am all over the place. Sorry, guys. We need to take $60 out. All right. Oh, look at that. That's easy. 20, 40, 60 out of medical. So now medical has 1,000, 100, 150, 170, 175, 180, 185. 1,185 in medical. All right, medical is done. Let's see what else is in here. Home repair. You know, I'm trying to save up for that water system, but we bought a new food saver, so 248. 245, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. 1,100, 225. 1,225 in home repair. All right, is there anything else in this envelope? or in this binder, I should say. I don't believe so. I think we are done. So my prop money is just everywhere. Okay, so PTO, no, we didn't spend anything out of PTO. MI house, I bought a crock pot. It had one of those like super old school crock pots up there, and every time I used it, I thought I was gonna burn down the house, and I was like, oh my God. So we bought an actual like real crock pot. So $35 coming out of MI house. So now MI house has 100, 200, 300, 400, 420, 425, 426. Okay, so now we have adventures. So we went up to the MI house to close it for winter, and my adventures envelope was meant for this purpose because I'm a horrible budgeter. And we would go up to the MI house, and I would not budget extra gas. I would not budget food because it's like a six and a half hour drive up there one way. So I would not budget for like food on the way. I would not budget for extra gas. I would not budget, I don't know why. I just was like in denial that we needed these things. I don't know what I thought. So obviously it became a problem in my budget because we do need these things. Like, these expenses happen as much as I would like to think that they don't. So I started the adventures envelope to help kind of offset these costs, and it's the same for our land. That's not as far of a drive, but it's still extra gas that I wasn't accounting for, even though I knew these trips would be coming up. It's just, I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I just didn't want to think of spending that much in gas, to be honest. The adventures envelope's sole purpose is really to pay for gas to all of our freaking properties, to be honest. Adventures, we are taking out $135. I will put this in and take 15 out. That will go in. And then I also am just gonna get change because this is obnoxious. 20, 30, 40. Yeah. All right. Just 20. Okay. So now Adventures has $45, which is good because we'll still need this for my husband going up to the land for hunting. So this is taken care of, this is taken care of, this is taken care of. Okay, and now Delight. Delight is our family fun, which quite honestly is more of the same. It's kind of like for the food that we might eat. We don't eat out a lot as a family, we really don't, because it's expensive. My kids eat a lot of food, you guys. That's why we grow a lot of our own food, is because my kids eat a lot of food. So, $105. 15 is left in Delight. There we go. There goes all my money. Cool. Well, that was my first cash unstuffing. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I wonder, how much did we spend out of our sinking funds? I guess I could count that, but I don't want to. Oh my God, really? Oh. Shut up. I don't believe that. Oh my God. Could you imagine if you didn't budget? Oh my God, you guys spent $1,111 out of our sinking funds. Wow. I mean, I know my business, this is separate income. This isn't from our paycheck, but still, holy crap. Holy crap. That's so much money. It really does add up. It really does. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed my first cash unstuffing. How much did you guys spend in your sinking funds in October? I'm curious to know. Did you spend as much as I did? Because I feel like that's a lot of money. But also, I don't usually spend a lot out of my sinking funds. At least I feel like I don't. But I also have never really done this because, like I said, I just I would move the money over as we need it, and I wouldn't do a month at it, a month breakdown. So maybe I do spend that much out of my sinking funds, and I just never really noticed. But we had a holiday, and then we took a trip. You know what I mean? Actually, that's what I'm curious about. I'm gonna throw that crock pot in there too. $275 I used to not budget for. Well, and actually, like, that's a lie, because there still was extra money that came out of our Chase account that I didn't allocate to a sinking fund, that I just put like through our regular budget through gas. Oh my God. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.